Okay. Hey, Safe Space. I've been dating this guy for about 5 months now, and honestly, it started off really great. He was super attentive, always wanting to be around, and things moved pretty fast. I liked that at first, and it felt good to be prioritized. But recently, some things have been off. Let me read it out. But recently, some things have been off. That matters how you read that. He's
She
basically
had like a dot or what?
3 dots. That's what I'm saying. I had to let it.
Okay, so she had a pause.
That's what I'm saying. So I had to let it read it how it,
Okay.
so you could get the effect of what she's saying.
Okay.
He's basically living at my space now. It went from fun sleepovers to me realizing I literally don't remember the last time he went home.
Didn't we have another person that had somebody staying at their house?
I believe so.
What's up with men staying at women's houses?
I don't like how you said.
What do you mean? Go ahead. Go ahead.
My best friend even joked, "Girl, does he even have a place?" And at first I laughed it off, but now I'm kind of wondering. I've also noticed.
You're kind of wondering. What?
She said she kind of wondering now. She laughed it off at first, and now she's kind of wondering, could that be true? Could there be some truth to that? But what do you mean he don't got a house?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how would I don't? Okay, go ahead.
It said, one day I was randomly looking at the section in IG where it shows all the login locations, and I saw a couple that looked weird to me. Nothing crazy enough to fully accuse him of anything, but it made me change my password just to be safe.
There's a place in your Instagram where you can look at logins?
I'm not that tech savvy. I don't.
Oh, my phone. Oh, my phone's in the back.
Yeah, I'm not that tech savvy. They're saying, I don't know.
Because I know you can do that with your computer. Like you can see like even with your iPhone, like you can see like you can see all your you can see all your devices. I feel like with my computer though, or like I feel like with my computer or like my log, like my email. I don't know. There's some I've seen that before
on Instagram.
I don't know if I've seen it on Instagram.
I have seen it on Instagram before. I don't know how you go do it though, but I do believe I've just seen it. But nothing not recent. It's not the word. Nothing.
I got hacked one time, and I think that's when I saw it.
That could be when I got my page
when I
thrown
got
off.
hacked. Yeah, when I got hacked, and it took. I feel like I don't know where to find it.
That's
either,
what I'm saying. I don't know where to find it, but I've seen it come up before. Yes. Okay. Boom.
Okay. So she's looking at that.
This person knows where to find it. Then is what they're saying.
Okay. I gotta look that up.
Money wise, it's been a shift too. In the beginning, he'd pay for stuff here and there, but for the last couple of months, it's been all on me. Dinners, trips, even random everyday stuff. I brought it up once, and he told me he's saving up for this birthday trip he's planning for me, and hinted that it's going to be something really special. I'm guessing a proposal, but at the same time, it's only been 5 months, so I'm not sure. He shouldn't be proposing in 5
at
months
all, and say
sure.
No. But hold on, wait.
People,
hold on. You said something.
Let me just finish this last couple of sentences, then it's over. Part of me feels like I'm reading into things too much, but another part of me feels like my gut is trying to tell me something. Am I overthinking, or are there red flags here that I shouldn't be ignoring? And again, for all submissions, please save space at hearmeout.com. Quick little promo drop.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? Go ahead. Not reread.
Like a little bit up before you read those couple lines. I don't remember, but there was something that you said that made me had a question.
Money? Why? Money talk?
Okay, that happens a lot. Men are doing that a lot. Starting off, coming in, paying for things, you know what I mean? Whining and dining, and then they get comfortable and they just stop doing stuff.
How do you just completely stop doing stuff though?
Maybe not completely, but not like you were doing before. Men do that.
You seen it?
Yes, I've experienced it.
Okay, so what happened? He came in hot. How many dates did he pay for prior to you having to the first time of you pulling out your wallet?
I won't necessarily say date. I mean, because like the dates, he covered that, but I'm saying like just.
So when was the first time you pulled your wallet out in that situation? What was it for?
I don't remember. It's a long time
Was
ago.
it a big purchase or a big dinner or something?
No.
Just a couple dollars.
Just a little, a couple $100.
Okay. So I'll say that. Okay. So look, 5 months, it was cool. She doesn't like the fact that he's there so much.
I don't like this trend of men staying at women's houses. I feel like that's like a trend or something. And again, I'm not saying that you can't kick it at your girl spot, but like, I don't like that trend. Like, you have to go home to your house. Like,
what if she wants him there?
Did you hear what she said? Even if I want you there, here's the thing. Even if I want you there, I want you to have enough business that takes you out of my house. Go. You can come back later, but I don't want you always there. You can come back in 3-4 days. Let me go. Let me tidy up. Let me wash the bed sheets.
Does she directly say, you know what? I think we're like. How does she say that?
Babe, I'm gonna have some girls over this weekend. So
you're lying.
Yeah.
So why not? So why not just be direct and say?
Because men's egos are fragile.
That would be.
It's the truth.
So
if I were to say it truthfully, how would I say it?
So you get the first one off of babe, girls coming over 4 days, I'm not gonna see you. What happens after he comes back from that and he's there like 2 weeks and he ain't? What?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's a lot.
So no one's ever been into your house for 2 weeks?
They have.
All right.
They have.
All right.
They have.
But hold on.
Consecutively, yes.
So but this is one of the
young.
lessons learned. You were young.
I was young.
Did she say?
I was young.
How old were you?
In my early 20s.
Could we get a
22, 3.
If you were the guy in Cindy's life at that time, we want to talk to you. Because we want to know why you didn't go home. How old was he?
I don't remember.
So he was young too, though.
Same age grade.
So just two youngins winging it. No, my bad, bro. Yeah, just two youngins winging it. And you'd have a problem with it.
How old is she? Did she say how old she is?
She didn't say.
I mean, that eventually ran its course, and it was kind of a reason for the same reason. It's like, bro, you got to go home. But they don't sound like they're in a relationship. I was in a relationship, if that matters, if that counts for anything.
What?
They've only been dating for 5 months. Or they've known,
how long you was dating that guy?
A while.
Oh, so okay. So that does matter.
That does matter.
So damn. So if you're not in a relationship, it's worse. Categorically.
I think it depends on time frame. But even still, I think the main takeaway for me is he can come over, he can stay, you can do all that. I mean, that's probably a natural thing that happens. What I'm saying and what I want to highlight is that you wear out your welcome.
Everyone.
You wear out your welcome. And the thing is, it's like gradual and it just starts to then we just start looking like, he really don't go home. Like he's really over here and you got clothes here and you got a toothbrush here and you got this. And then it makes us think like,
nothing,
hold on,
though.
wait. But then it makes it feel like, ooh, like if we were to be together long term, you moving into my thing. You're moving into my place because we haven't been to your place. You don't go to your place. You clearly don't like your place. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm. That's
a problem. Now, there's nothing wrong if, you want to, but she doesn't sound like she likes that.
That's true because she wants to know.
She doesn't sound like she likes it. What I will say is, how would I tell him to leave nicely without lying?
Oh, okay. I have it. So let's do that one, and then I have another question as well.
I would tell him.
But also keep in mind, the reason why I would say the girl thing, sleepover, doesn't work is because you want him to not be there all the time moving forward. That what you were going to do is just the next week. Thing. Yeah, then you come back and pull up.
Babe, you don't have any, you don't.
I don't like how you starting.
Hold on. I would ask with the food in your fridge. When's the last time you went grocery shopping?
A question like that. Or not grocery shopping, but is the food in your refrigerator going to spoil because you've been here for 3 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. Somewhere along the lines of that. And then his response, it could go either way. He could be like, oh, no, there's nothing in there, which then in that case is like...
Now, I'm about to say, yeah, this has to be something, you kind of got to be mean about it. Or risk hurting his feelings in some sort of way.
The thing is, I feel like once somebody asks you, once these types of questions come up, you have to have self-awareness enough to know, you're wearing out your welcome. The thing is, I'm never going to be around long enough for anybody for them to do that to me. Because I need my space. I actually need my space. I need to go to my room, my corner. I can't just be in somebody's face all the time. Now, I do understand when you're newly in a relationship and you're getting to know someone, it could be real.
A lot of time being spent together.
Yeah, a lot of time. But men, and this is from a woman's perspective, just get in the comments, let us know, ladies, how do you feel about it? But my take is I want to miss you a little bit.
Absence does make the heart grow fonder.
I want to miss you a little bit. I want to, I want to get excited when you're coming over. And I guess you could still do that. But I think that if you have a house, because this is contingent upon whether you have a place to go, right? And that would be crazy if you just moved into my spot without telling me. Because if you don't have a house and you're staying at my house, you're basically squatting at my house. Is that grounds to break up with somebody?
If they lie about not having a place to live?
Lying by omission, yes. I don't think a man would mind. But I'm talking about from a woman. Like,
if a woman...
I feel like...
I don't like the double standard.
I don't think you think a man would mind?
No, come right on in.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think a man would mind. I mean, especially if he liked her and he's attracted to her, I don't think he would mind it. I think he would kind of welcome it. But I'm saying, like, from a woman, I think most women, ladies, let us know in the comments, do you mind? If you have a place, let's say you have a spot in the valley and, you met this guy and you guys are hanging out, he pulls up and, he's just there. Like, he doesn't go home.
And also let us know, how does she go to not paying for everything anymore?
Don't pull your wallet out.
So y'all just having a stalemate at the table.
It's gotta be uncomfortable. Sometimes you gotta let things be a little uncomfortable.
What if you don't pull your wallet out and he doesn't pull his out?
Then you guys just don't pull your wallet out.
So
we're just gonna be here until you say something. And honestly, once you guys get past that situation,
that tells you everything you need to know.
We're over. Okay, sir? The ride home, silence. Nobody's saying anything because that's very uncomfortable. If after
it's over,
you mean to tell me that we went out to eat, check came,
no one
waitress
moves.
Put it on the table, I don't reach, and you don't reach, and 20 minutes later, nobody's reached. You honestly truly think I'm gonna go out with you again? I don't even care if you touch it and be like, babe, I left my wallet, something. You can't not reach, and I did not reach.
Okay, so
That's
after
crazy.
No one's reached for the first little 30, it's, babe, I left my wallet, it's cool, but that ain't even cool no more because you got your phone.
I'm not saying it's cool, but I mean, at least you said something. Like, just to not reach is wild.
So again, communication is key.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets out off the first time. You guys go out after you come to the resolution of I'm not going to be pulling out my wallet.
You got 2 times to do that. You got 2 times to do that, pull that. And in my mind, I'm making a decision. You're using me. You're using me. You're using me. You're categorically. You went out with me twice. You didn't reach at all? Where are we going? Where are we eating at? To give me a restaurant. Where are we going? Where is this scenario happening?
I feel like any
cheesecake.
You love you cheese.
I mean, you didn't say nothing.
Okay, bet. Cheesecake. To me, that's like
okay. Or a Ruth's Chris.
Yeah, first date steak. First time it happens, steak 48.
I don't eat steak, but okay.
Second time it happens, crustaceans.
Okay.
Those can be pricey bills.
I was going to say, I mean, I wasn't going to do that, but sure. I mean, like I said, if you do that twice in a row, it's over for you. I can see one time.
Cheesecake
I can
and
say
Outback Steakhouse.
I don't eat it Outback. I don't like steak. So,
Cheesecake Factory and Killer Shrimp.
I've never been there, but I would assume.
Cheesecake Factory and Boiling Crab.
Okay.
He stiff you with those 2 tabs.
Like, again, I'm listen.
No matter where it's at, 2 times. I don't care
if you go out with me twice in a row without communicating your financial position and you let me reach twice. I'm not talking about like, that's it. I'm saying we've been doing this. That's weird to me.
No, I get you.
That's just weird. Like, you just don't reach at all. You don't say nothing. You just kind of sit back and just wait. That's weird. If we had a conversation about it and I understand like you don't have any money right now, cool. Fair game. But if I'm under the impression you have money and we go out and you don't reach at all, it's a problem.
You ain't trying to cover tip or nothing.
I mean, you had like that's what I'm saying. That's such an awkward. That's a very awkward situation to be in, huh?
I would just stay home if I didn't have no money to go eat.
I would hope so. I would hope that people would stay home if they don't have any money. Now, women don't do that because women presume and assume that the man is going to pay.
Assume nothing.
The man is going to pay. I mean, I've always had a credit card or something on me. I've never, And now that we got phones, you can never say you have nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. He can't even get off without left my wallet at home because your money's on your phone now.
You're using me.
And even if I left my wallet at home, I can Zelle you the money and you put your card down.
Something.
Yeah.
Do something, anything. I don't care what you do, but don't just sit there. Because if you're sitting there, that means you do this. You're comfortable with this.
You're a serial user.
You're comfortable with this. They don't even make you uncomfortable to the point where you're fidgeting. This is not your first barbecue or rodeo.
The thing to do is like, I don't got my card. I'll Zelle you though. Whatever. What's the total? I'll Zelle it to you right now.
Hopefully he does.
Okay.
And if you tell me you are going to and you don't, even worse. Even worse. You're a con artist.
How long does he have to Zelle you?
I would have hoped.
Dinner's at 5 p.m.
Does he have his phone with him? Immediately. What?
But let's just say he doesn't do it immediately. How long does he have
after we leave? Like how long after we leave does he have to Zelle it?
Before you bring it back up.
I'm not gonna bring it up.
So if he never Zelles you, you just never gonna say that then?
If I'm just talking to this person, no. I'm judging you. Like if you listen, see, the thing is, the reason why I'm like that is because I never want anybody, like if I tell you I'm going to Zelle you, it's done. Like before you can even be moved to the next subject, I'm in my phone sending you the Zelle. If I don't have my phone with me or I'm like, I'm going to do it when I get home, like rest assured before the night is over or before you wake up in the morning, the Zelle's hit your account.
Okay.
That's just how I function. I've always been that way. Now, have I forgot to do it? Sure. But I'm saying like, I would expect that you knowing that that's something that you typically do, you're not just forgetting to Zelle somebody. You just
did it.
Huh? You just didn't do it.
If dinner's at 5, you have till about 9 before I say something about it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Nah, I'm saying something. My notification didn't buzz. What do you mean? The Zelle? Oh, let me do it right now, please. I may try and find a more softer landing.
If anything, what you should do is send the number. Like, here's my Zelle number.
Oh, that's the better one. Or do you need my number so you can Zelle me?
No, you gotta just be assertive. Here's the number to send my Zelle, or here's the number linked to my Zelle.
You gonna write that down?
No, you're going to tell him or text that to him.
At 9 o'clock, after 4 hours have passed.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that. But when you do,
I'm gonna.
That's how you should phrase it.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's my. And I think like some people have emails. No, some people have emails that are attached to their Zelle and not their.
So listen, mine is an email, right? So that's how I generally introduce the concept of you forgot to Zelle me if I need to, right? I'm like, oh, and just so you know, for that Zelle, I have an email. Let me text you the email.
I'm not doing all that. I'm just gonna send it. Here's the Zelle email.
Okay.
Send it.
Boom.
I'm not even gonna say send it. I'm just gonna send that over.
Hold on. Are you sending a request?
No, I've never done that.
Okay.
I've only had that like one time, I think.
I'll be with some scoundrels.
That's actually really cool. Like that's a very formal way of reminding you, like, yeah, you owe me some money.
I'll send you a request too. Apple Pay request, all that. But it depends on how I know you to be, right? There's some people, like I say, like you, actions immediate. Some people I know, I got to be on you about it. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm going to remind you.
They're hoping you forget.
No, I don't.
They're hoping you forget. They're hoping that you forget that one.